Jota! Liverpool! David Jota! Come on!
Yeah, let's just take the point away and
They're still in Liverpool, man.
Found Robertson. Robertson pulls it back. 10 goals. Goal!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan LFC. Back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. As you guys can see in the title and the thumbnail, we have some special guests, the laters, but I appreciate they still coming on the show. But before we get into it, guys, make sure you guys smash the like button. Share your thought down in the comment section. So we're going to predict who's going to win the Premier League, who's going to get relegated, top goal scorer, and also if Arsenal can make the top four, or Chelsea or Manchester United. You know, they're scrambling all over the place to compete. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to bring my special guest, my co-host, Jersey Boy. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Big Premier League predictions. There's going to be a lot of roasting tonight, so no one's safe. Even us, Ryan. Even us. We're probably going to get roasted as well. So this is a war zone. But it's interesting to see everyone else's perspectives of who's going to win the league, who's going to get relegated, because that's very debatable, and who's going to get top 4, top 7 even. But I think it's going to be very exciting to see everyone's perspectives, and it's going to be a fun stream, everyone. So make sure you leave a like. Leave a like now.
I am sure Sports, the man who support the Gunners and spend a lot of money over there in London. How are you doing, sir? Welcome and good evening. Mute.
It's your mute. It's a Levian, so he's a Levian.
Yeah, don't worry about it, but you know what? Arsenal won't get roasted because I think we know our position. You understand me? We
fair enough. That's fair enough.
We leave the roasting to the big boys. You understand me?
Like half time and four.
The City and the Liverpools, we leave the roasting up there. Who's going to win and who is that? We're not there yet. So we're not naive and we're not here to fool ourselves. We just, we're just building slowly and we're getting pieces into place, taking the club route to success. Not year 1, not year 2, but year 3. Yeah, we expect things to change. So that's where we're at.
Let's move on to the next person who that I hate as a team, but you have to suspect them.
Sorry.
So Manchester United, he has been disappear off the scene. You know what happened. I'm glad to see him in good health and stuff. The fourth official. Passionate Manchester United fans. Although Man United not going to win, I'm still telling you Man United going to win. So, welcome, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, one and all. Listen, I mean, if I'm the only one that see that presentation or that intro and just a Jano that's sitting there ugly, man. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is okay? It's okay. It's a sad intro, but it's okay. People mess up and say Manchester United is back. We're back. No, but seriously.
Back.
Hold on, man.
Back in the Europa League.
Back at the pot.
Hold on. Here's what's happening. We are back. Ten Hag is back. Manchester United is back. Okay, we lose a couple people in the summer. Or bringing back a few more to come. So I talk about it a lot this today, but what I do know is that we're at 6th and we are going up. Okay?
Okay.
Up. Is that what
But-
I'm saying?
Listen, I always want to see what Manchester United come with, because them not in a threat to me right now. I don't scare, I don't worry about Man United and Arsenal. But I am going to go back all the way in London, the team that has been the most successful club in England for the last 15 years. Chelsea, new owner, how they will operate. They are finding it so hard, they are so struggle to bring in signing Barcelona, keep on pick them in them head back and say, listen, stop it, boy, you want Rafinha. So let's bring on my brother from another mother, Halftime TV, Ryan of RYAN. Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Blessings, boss. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
I saw Manchester United through fourth official. Manchester United is back. Been hearing that for quite some time. Management saying he's taking the club route, not season 1, not season 2, season 3. And this is season 3, if my calculations are correct. This is season 3, no? So we're expecting big things. I don't understand why management is downplaying his team, saying, okay, we're taking the club road. But as for my team, Chelsea, I think this season is kind of a tricky season. I don't know what to expect, if I'm to be honest with you, because the expectations that we've grown accustomed to throughout the past 20 years, they're going to change this season. The principles, the approach, everything is a bit different this season. So, I started supporting Chelsea 2000. That's what, 22 years. 22 years this year. So from I don't remember much how it used to be run before I started supporting them. I was 8. So I'm waiting to see what's going to happen this time around. I'm waiting to see. But so far the transfer window, a few disappointments, but there are a few that I can be happy about. In Raheem Sterling, in Koulibaly. Watched the game against Udinese earlier on today. Again, still room for improvement, but this is preseason, and we don't win leagues during preseason. All right.
All right, sir. Like, I don't know, man. I'm so happy Chelsea going back down to trust me, bro. Like 2008, 2009, 2007, everywhere Liverpool faced Chelsea. Either them beat us or them beat we beat them. You know, good to see that money thing, that oil money kind of slow down in the Premier League. But you never know what's going to happen.
Slow down, though, are reallocated.
Slow down, man.
Because Chelsea is out, but Newcastle got the Saudi investment, so I don't think it's slowed down. I think it's been reallocated to some other teams.
All right, sir. So let's get into our prediction, gentlemen. It's going to be a great season. I'm really looking forward to see Arsenal, though. I don't know why, but I always love the Arsenal. You understand? If I never support Liverpool, I would support Arsenal, man. I really like what Arsenal bring to the table. There has been kind of wheaten for the last few years, but they look really, really good in preseason. It's just preseason talk. I don't know what's going to happen when the season come around, but I'm really happy with the signing Arteta has made. But gentlemen, who want to go up first? So I want you guys to give me your relegation. So I'm going with you, Jersey boy. Give me a 3 team going to get relegated.
This is going to be a bit shocking. Not one team's in there is going to be a bit shocking, but other than that, it's pretty much understandable. 20th, I've got Bournemouth. I have a feeling that Fulham a little bit better than Bournemouth. So I think Bournemouth 20th, Fulham 19th, and 18th I've gone Everton. I think losing Richarlison, been losing a lot of players. Richarlison was the reason they stayed up, and without Richarlison, and I think Calvert-Lewin's good enough. I think they go down. That's my bomb 3.
Okay. So for my bottom 3, I'm going with Fulham. I don't think they're going to survive in the Premier League. Not good in defense, in my opinion. And I think Everton. Something about Everton.
Merseyside is ruling out Everton, though.
Yeah. Because they have a bug manager.
You come from Merseyside, that country. That's why I want.
Yeah, I'm putting down Everton. I'm putting down Everton, and I'm putting down. It's between. I'm going with Nottingham Forest. Them 3 teams them have going down. No, I'm going with Bournemouth. I'm putting Bournemouth down, Fulham down, and Everton. Keep Nottingham Forest in the league.
I hope Nottingham Forest stay out because I have respect for them for how we both teams suffered Hillsborough and all that kind of stuff, and they've been very supportive. Forest, we both supported both teams, so I really do hope they stay out. But yeah, we both got the same 3 teams.
Question though, because I think as the seasons progress, we tend to forget the team that was relegated last year. What 3 teams were relegated last season?
Burnley,
Norwich, Burnley.
Who was the other one? It was
Norwich, Burnley, and
Watford.
Yeah.
You see, so everyone's struggling to remember who the 3 teams were that got relegated. All right, I'll shoot, and then you go afterwards because I think I'm gonna finish higher on the table than you. So, point official. I'm just kidding. All right, but yeah, I think my 3 teams that I think will go down. I think Leeds United will go down. I think Fulham will go down, and I have Bournemouth to go down as well. I think Everton will finish probably 1 place off the bottom.
Okay.
Leeds hasn't they haven't improved the team. I saw they made a couple of signings. Do those signings replace what they lost in Rafinha? No, I don't think so. So I think they will struggle. The coach as well. He's an okay coach. Is he a top level coach when it comes down to Premier League quality? I don't think so. So I think Leeds will go down. In addition to the other 2 I mentioned. All right. Go ahead, fourth official. It's your turn.
So yeah, I definitely think Leeds will definitely go. I don't think Leeds has the quality. I mean, they lost Rafinha and they haven't replaced them with anyone. So although I like the rivalry that they have with Manchester United over the years, it's sad, but I think Leeds will go down. Fulham is just a yo-yo club. They go down, they go back up, they go down, they go back up. So Fulham is definitely going down. And I think Bournemouth as well. So I think Bournemouth, Fulham, and Leeds will definitely go down. I think the atmosphere at Nottingham Forest will help them to get the one above the last 3. But I definitely think Bournemouth, Fulham, and Leeds will go down.
That's the same 3 as mine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, for me, listen, I think I agree with Leeds going down. I think losing Calvin Phillips, though he was injured for most of last year, and also losing Rafinha, who was instrumental in much of their play last season. I don't know how Bamford will look coming back because he was also injured for much of last year. I think they're trying to get out of how, and though the coach Marshall is going to be there for a full season, I'm not sure that I have a lot of confidence in him. I think they need a better manager. I don't know much about this Marsh guy, so I think they are going to struggle in the league. I think Bournemouth is going to be relegated, and I think the second season bug is going to hit Brentford. There's something about one of those teams that normally stay up from their first season, normally gets relegated in their second season, most times. And I think that could be Brentford because I don't see the additions that they're making. I know a person said Everton, but Everton just got McNeil. I know they're trying to get Paqueta. They're trying to get a couple of players.
But Troy as well from Chelsea.
Yes, I think they're going to strengthen between now and September. I don't see Brentford making any addition to their team because they're not big enough as a club. They're not selling anybody. They're not bringing in anybody. So are you going to keep the same set of players and have the same result that you had? I think they're going to be found out.
You're right. I think you're right about that. I think I misspoke about Fulham, a bit about Bournemouth. It's definitely Brentford that's going down for real. So I'm gonna reshape my thing.
Changing opinions already.
No, I changed up already. Brentford I got them free, man. Brentford,
All right.
Fulham, and the last one, Leeds. You're right.
My thing with Brentford going down, I think throughout the years, the Premier League always has that one team. So, Burnley came up and they stuck to their guns for however long. We always have that one team that isn't about the pretty play and the progressive play. It's about the grit and the physicality, and I think that's what Brentford offers. And they won't go out of their comfort zone to please anybody when it comes down to football and staying in the league. So that's why I have them staying up. I think the way Brentford plays, they can stay in even if they don't add anybody because of what they already have. They did well in the league last season, and it wasn't, as Jamaicans would say, it wasn't buck up. It wasn't comfortable. It wasn't anything to do with luck or anything, because we saw what they were about. They played the same way in the championship. They came up, they played their football. They didn't try to switch up anything to please anybody, regardless of the competition they were up against. It was their football, so you had to bring your A game to play them.
You remember the last part of this last season, they have the youth that were Manchester United just buy.
Ericsson,
right?
Yeah, but
and he changed the game completely for them. So without Ericsson in the midfield, they wouldn't score that much goals.
But they were doing well before Ericsson came. They were doing well before Ericsson came.
Relegated party.
We'll see. We'll see.
Let me say this. I think the point that you made about them being who they are, playing the way they play from the championship, is going to be their downfall. Because
I think let me add this.
What I say.
Go ahead.
I think when you come to your first season, because when you come to your first season, there are many teams who underestimate you, at least in the first round, in playing them. The second time around, things may be different, but they had done so well in the first round that when they got to the second round, they were almost in a comfortable place, which gave them an ease to play at the back end of the competition. All right. I think this season, from day one, ain't nobody taking any chances with the Bees.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they can offer anything different, because everybody, listen, Everton probably get Barkley and Batshuayi. Yeah. So
no, I'm not saying Everton will go down, you know. And management, to your point, I think that is a downfall of a lot of teams as well, because they come up to the Premier League and then they try to change their way to suit the Premier League and to suit other opponents, and then they get so carried away that it happens to be their Achilles heel most times. Now, I know we can call on references of the likes of Leeds, who came up and they played their football and it worked for them for some time. But Leeds' type of football is totally different from Brentford. Also, we can go even a little bit further back and speak about Sheffield, who came up and finished in the top half of the table. Second season, they ended up going down. And this is adding to your point. But again, as I said, I think Brentford has a quality manager, and they have enough quality in that team to help them to stay up. Quite frankly, I think Thomas Frank is a better manager than Frank Lampard.
We can hear you, we hear you. Say it again.
I made my point. I think Thomas Frank, Brentford manager, is a better manager than Frank Lampard.
I agree.
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. So with the quality of players he has and what he is able to do, what he's capable of doing, and we're looking now and say, oh, but they aren't bringing up any player. Don't be surprised if you see two players added from the Danish league, and then you're wondering, who are these guys? And then they turn out to be big hits as well. So there's still a lot of time for clubs to sign players. Don't write them off just yet.
The thing is, Brentford have made two signings though.
You go.
They bought Aaron Hickey and another guy. So I don't know how good they are though, but they have made two signings. Maybe they're not at the quality, but they have made. I think the only team that haven't made a signing is Leicester.
I think good managers improve players. All right, so we'll see, and we know Thomas Frank is a quality manager. quality manager. So
So Aaron Hickey and Keane Lewis Potter, the two players that are both assigned.
big up Sports Frenzy as well.
Yeah, big up.
Yeah.
Demo always late. Sports friends, big up yourself. Don't forget to check them out and thing.
Demo
Dima,
Sports
your
Frenzy,
three
boss.
relegation
Dima.
teams.
Yeah, like that jersey there, you know. I like it, you know. You know, buy
The
one.
McDonald's kit.
Buy one for my wife still, but I'm not buy myself one. But yeah.
I think too much Liverpool fans are on here. Fourth official. What do you think? Martins man.
I really wonder. I say,
Yeah. I think Ryan, our Jersey boy, needs to drop off, or both of them,
Somebody
while Demo speaks. Yeah, it's not balanced.
Just take off and everything. I don't want that. We come back.
Yeah, there's 6 of us on here, and 50% of the guests are Liverpool fans.
I won't be here all night, boss. Don't worry.
This guy.
Go ahead, Demo. We are your 3 teams to relegate.
All right. So first of all, big up everybody on the panel. My name's man. Good to see you. Fourth official. Everybody, big up. Big up everybody in the comments as well. So the 3 teams I have to go down. I think Bournemouth, they're going back down. I think also Nottingham Forest, I think they're going back down as well. And I actually think that it's going to be a scrap. I think probably 5 to 7 teams will be struggling this season for relegation. 5 to 7, because it's going to be a scrap. And I have Everton in that as well. So I'm not sure who the 3rd team is right now, but I mean, it's kind of sticky, but I have 5 to 7 teams struggling for the relegation at the back.
Really have something against Everton, you know?
No.
Everton should have been relegated last season, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, them 3 man from with Liverpool jersey.
The Merseysiders. They don't enjoy the Merseyside, dog.
No. You see, when we come here, so when we come here, so we come to give proper analysis. I don't know bias thing. I don't know rival thing. You get me? Yeah. The thing is, they did struggle to make it. I mean, Agent Rafa did his thing for a while. You know, he did half of the work for us as a former Liverpool man. But the fact that they lost Richarlison is a big blow. I think they got Dwight McNeil recently.
Hold on. What I'm saying is, the team Everton is perennially top 10 team upwards, right? Everton had a bad season last year. Everton still had the same team that they had the year before, except for Richarlison and a few others that last, and Sigurdsson that last, and so forth. What I'm saying is,
Sigurdsson is like a predicament.
Right. But what I'm saying is, you can't really use this one season to say yes, they're going to be back into relegation zone, because of how they played last year. Manchester United was 6th last year. They were 2nd the year before. They were 3rd or 4th the year before. They were 6th the year before that. So it's always it's an monopoly the way they want to, the way the players perform, depending on the coach and the players themselves. So I think that they had a bad season last year, but I don't think they'll be down there again and fighting for relegation. I still don't think so.
Yeah, that's fine. But I think that one of the major reasons why they ended up staying up was Richarlison, and he's gone. So it's not like them find a big replacement to replace those goals, especially vital goals at the time. I don't rate Richarlison as no baller, but he was instrumental in keeping them up. Now he's gone. Calvert-Lewin looks a shadow of himself, and I don't see where the goals is coming from. The most promising player right there is Anthony Gordon. Right, and you cannot depend upon him to lead the team.
Gray?
Who?
Demarai Gray.
I've got to be joking. No.
Demo, that player could before him get injured.
Yes, but that man cannot lead a team.
Not to lead a team, but they just have McNeil to put on one side. They bought McNeil to put on.
Yeah, but McNeil isn't prolific either. That man said, "When I see where the goals are come from."
I don't think because remember Calvert-Lewin had a very long layoff. So I think what they're doing is bringing players who are different from Richarlison to play those balls for Calvert-Lewin on the inside, who they think aerially, if he's physically fit, will be a problem for many teams. So when I look at the point differential between where Everton was, for example, and a couple of teams, it's like 6 points. It's like 2 games to some of the teams. They had 39 points, and they were like Brentford and Aston Villa were not far away. And I don't see, I see Everton making additions. I don't see Brentford doing that. So I think those additions can make up the 6 points that Brentford had over them and more.
I mean, I know I was late, right? So I'm not sure if we're doing this based off what's there right now, or we're going to the future to see if people are gonna add signings. I'm doing this based off right now. Who players, what teams right now? And
But
right now, I don't see Everton.
Even adding to your point, Demo J, I don't think Matt Neal improves Everton. I don't think
what I'm saying.
I don't think Matt Neal improves Everton. And remember, they lost Richarlison. Say for instance, Richarlison is just for argument's sake, a 7 out of 10 baller. Like going forward, what he gives the team, what he offers, right? The hustle, everything. I think Matt Neal is maybe a solid 4.5 or 4.7. So I don't think he improves the team greatly. He's coming from Burnley, where the quality at Burnley wasn't the best quality. It wasn't the best quality. And a pigeon looks like an eagle when it's among chickens, or small chickens, then chicks. So if he's there, Burnley quality not so much, not so high. And I'm even going to tap in on fourth official's point, where we spoke about the season last season. What they had last season that they didn't have the seasons before as well was Frank Lampard.
With them this season, they just finished. Everton.
Chelsea, but that doesn't change anything. That doesn't change anything. As I said, when it comes down to football, I try to be as objective as possible. And even if that includes my team or my players, it doesn't. I don't care, because I think when you reason football too much with emotion, you sound like an idiot. And then, say for instance, someone is passing by and they don't know what's happening, and they hear you speaking, they're wondering, okay, what is this person talking about? Because we're too clouded by emotions. Because we have that affinity for our clubs and for our past players or for our present players, that we feel as if, okay, everything they do is right. No. Back over to the Everton story. I think they have Lampard this season. They had him last season too. And that's the difference. They didn't have Lampard the seasons prior, and that may have been the reason they were doing so. It's the same players, which you rightfully mentioned, but it's a different person at the top of the spectrum. And that person, I don't think he improved the team either, Dimoju. So Matt Neal doesn't improve the team. Frank Lampard doesn't improve the team either. So 2 4 out of 7.
Scored 2 goals today in a preseason. So
leagues are won in preseason. You don't stay up in preseason. Put it, and I said it in my introduction as well. So Liverpool lost to Manchester United. Was it 4-0? 4-0.
4-0.
Chelsea 3. 4-0. Right. Come the end of the season, then we'll talk about it. I'm pretty sure no one will remember that 4-0. And it's the same thing with Chelsea and Arsenal. Although I felt as if my team was battered out of the park, I'm not worried, because this is preseason and coaches put out players they want to see. Players are gauging their fitness. They're trying to improve on different aspects of their games. Preseason is a horrible part to make your assessments based on, right? So I don't think anyone on here should draw too much from what's happening in preseason. Players trying to get to full fitness. I think Darwin Núñez, that player that Liverpool bought, after his first 2 preseason games, he was trending on Twitter for like a week. So it is what it is. But Demo J, continue. I don't want to cut out your point too much.
No, that was it. I'm not sure who the third team is going to be. I think a lot of 5 to 7 teams are going to be struggling in the relegation battle. But I definitely have Bournemouth. Like, I just don't see the quality they have to stay up. I don't think Solanke is going to be enough. I don't think their backline is enough. I don't think they have enough to stay up. And I think Nottingham Forest, even though they got some big scalps during the cup run that they had, I don't think that they'll be able to sustain their run. And I think they're going back down as well. They lost Jed Spence at right back, who was a major part for them coming forward at right back. And so, I mean, I think those 2 are confirmed going on. The third team they can just put a couple names in a hat and pick it. I have no idea who the third team is going to be.
Okay. All right. I want to make a point on Everton before we move on because, gentlemen, we have 30 more minutes. I don't want to long out the show because you guys have things to do. It's Friday. So I want you guys to enjoy the weekend. All right. So, listen. The reason why I pick Everton to relegate, I think Everton has made so many bad business in the transfer market. And this is the reason why they're not splashing the cash this summer. They made a lot of mistakes. They changed a lot of coach and all of them stuff there. And the reason why, big reason more on them for go down to every time if we win the league, them take points off of me. So more on them for go down. No, seriously, them are chat to Liverpool. Every time we win the league, them take points from me. More on them for go down.
So the same emotions that we just spoke about, the same emotions that we just talked about. So you put
They haven't been good. They haven't been good. They haven't played good. You understand?
So they want to take a point off for you if you're not.
exactly. So what does that make Liverpool?
That's a part of life, bro. That's all right. So come Jersey boy, give me a next cheap position.
So what?
The top three?
No,
Okay,
man.
17,
You win the entire league?
Relegation. You give me a cheap relegation. No, I just want this
Okay.
team around relegation.
I've got 17th Brentford, 16th I've got Southampton, and 15th I've got Leeds.
Okay. Over to you, Mannings man.
Listen, you know that those positions are like nothing positions to me, so I don't discuss them. Like, it don't matter.
Yeah,
It's like who cares? I mean, who, like 15.
yeah, I know Mannings man, but more on the 15 to 16 to 17.
Like, I don't think it, like, I don't. I need to hear from some other people first because I'm just thinking these are like no care position. Like whoever is like
Mannings man, just call some random name there, boss, because me not get it.
Just say
Yeah,
Arsenal.
Yeah, I don't even know because it's a very strange question. I've never heard it before. I would have to like probably start at the top on top 10.
And you must have several team have been a relegation backer.
Imagine. All right, let me just give some names. I don't even know. All right, so whoa, what am I telling?
All right, cut that Mannings man. Cut that.
All right, let somebody else go. Let me hear what Demo have to say, and then
Demo.
maybe
All right. So Southampton, Fulham, and Brentford. Yeah, any order. It not really like I said.
Okay,
Those
fine.
teams are going to be.
Yeah, go ahead now.
All right, let me give it. I would say I think Leicester are going to struggle this
I
season.
agree.
Seriously. I think they're going to fall out of the top 10. I think they're going to be one of those group of teams that Demo speaks about, who are fighting to be in there. Of course, Nottingham Forest, who I didn't have as one of my relegation team, will be in there as well. So that's two out of that. And then Everton is going to, I don't have Everton as one of the relegation teams, so they are going to be in that grouping, the struggling team. Yeah. So yeah.
All right. For me, I'm going with Brighton at 15th place, and I'm going with Wolf at 16, and I'm going Southampton at 17.
Half time.
Ryan, I think we should put some money on that, you know. And Wolves being down there, you know. I think.
Yeah, Wolf has struggled this season, bro. Wolf now buying a ball, brother.
Wolves and Brighton and Wolves is Portugal's B team, right? Anyway.
Brother.
Anyway, I think Nottingham Forest. I think I just had Brentford, and I have Everton in there as well. So Everton, Nottingham Forest, and Brentford.
I have Nottingham Forest, Wolves, and Leicester.
Demo
went 30.
I'm going to go already, boss.
Okay.
Everyone's gone.
You went already? Okay. So let's get into what we want to discuss. All right. So before I go to management, I want you only position them. Talk to me about your signing you make this summer?
I
We feel
like,
going to the season.
well, I like the signings that we have made. I still think we need like 2 more players. You know, if they can get that, let's see, midfielder, that would be a very good signing. If not, I think Tillerman from Leicester would be a very good signing. And Gakpo, I know they have been linked with him. I think that would help. And the other big thing is that if Tierney and Tomiyasu stays fit with this present squad, I think it would have been a very good window, because Arteta would have had now 11 players that he signed that he could start. And I think when a coach has that, if he has 6, I can understand. 7, I can understand. But if you have brought in 11 players that on any given day can start, then I expect the team to perform at a higher level, and the coach has no more excuses. So I love the signing so far. I've not seen Fabio Vieira played yet. And Marquinhos, I think he's not going to feature into the team. So really and truly, is really Gabriel that
Jesus.
the team has really signed, because Matt Turner not going to start.
Hallelujah.
You understand? So who have we really signed to the starting 11?
You sign a centre back where you never want to give a game, you never trust him.
Nobody didn't sign him.
No, I know you signed him a couple seasons ago, but it's a new player coming in.
No,
Saliba.
he's not a new
He might be one of the top defenders them this season.
He's not a new player.
Saliba is up for sale, you know, 30
Listen,
million euros.
See what I'm saying, management?
Yeah.
I'm saying a player that you signed.
Hold on, Ryan. I can't let that one slip. Saliba is for sale. What?
Chelsea, look like Chelsea want him.
What is one talking about?
Actually, saw him publish on a list. That is up for sale.
You see what about you?
We don't want Saliba. We don't want Saliba. We good over here. We good over here.
I don't know what he's drinking. It look like officials drinking and halftime drunk.
One done, what's your boss? One done MUFC there. See, we walk on big boss. Let's have money, sir. One done.
You don't want Chelsea going for Saliba, because then Barcelona will come in and steal him. That's why I think Chelsea might not make any more signings, because Barcelona are literally just spying, going, I'm going to sign every player that Chelsea want.
We're going to try and sign Maguire.
You can take him.
We're going to try and sign him. We're going to try and sign him so Barcelona can take him. So Barcelona can take him.
You know what is funny though? Halftime said earlier that a good coach can improve players. So, Maguire is going to be better this season, based on your reasoning.
We hope.
I actually think that he will, but we're not reaching
hope.
yet. But I think that he will.
Yeah. You have some players though that are beyond coaching, you know. So
no, I think they're going to play a back 3, and he might go.
They play to his strengths. Fair enough. We have some players, management. As a former player, none. But may I explain? For the official, I'm speaking in a general context. You have some players. Ryan is a former player. Not sure if you used to play as well, fourth official. But some players are. It's just a dead case. They make no sense. You try. You understand? So, I one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, management. Finish up.
Yeah.
Because,
so let me give it quickly. Like, I think Liverpool and City are in a different place than the rest of the league. So those two, I think, will battle for the championship, the title again. I think the signings and the transfer of both teams, like, they are same place. I don't think one has improved greater than the other based on the additions and the subtractions from their teams. I just think like they have just, balanced out each other. Like, because Mane left, Darwin Nunes came. Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko left City, Haaland came in. I think it is like a balancing out equation. So I think it's going to be a battle between them. I think the other teams.
Wait, man, is man. Wait, no. You have to call a name, boss. One
know,
and
it's called
two. You
Liverpool,
can't just take
call
one
it
battle.
Man City.
Well,
One or two.
Eh?
You can't get with so.
I'm going to, for who is going to be 1 and 2, I would rather wait until the 1st of September.
All right.
See, when the window is closed, because Liverpool, hold on.
Ryan, Manning's man. Why you bring Manning's man? Because Manning's man. Manning's man.
Hold on. So
Manning's man, yeah?
Hold on. If today, right?
Yeah.
You say, I pick Liverpool, which is what you do. You're going to pick Liverpool to win your
No,
Liverpool.
you don't know who I'm going to pick, man.
I can see in
Ryan, I think this episode is too early in Ryan. Probably.
Right. Yeah, so watch this now. And then you see City go and buy 4 Hurricane to add to Ireland and a couple other players. Just hypothetically speaking, it changes the dynamics. So I think we need to give...
we said before we start, and say, listen, we're going to talk about what they have right now.
Right
Not
now.
tomorrow,
Based
not
on what? If everything remains the same right now, I think City still has the edge, because I think Haaland will provide more goals in the City system in his first season than Darwin Núñez will provide for Liverpool in his first season. And I think that is the difference right here. If everything
All right. So City 1, Liverpool 2.
Yeah.
All right, continue. That's all.
Who 3?
3? No.
Arsenal in there, man.
No, Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal will be 3. I don't want to do this, but honestly, I think Tottenham is going to finish in 3 if everything remains the same. I think Tottenham to me is a top 3 team, right? And I think 4th will be the battle between Chelsea and Chelsea, Man U, and Arsenal. And if everything remains the same, Arsenal getting 4th, and Manchester United getting 5th. And Chelsea getting 6th. If everything remains the same.
6. Wow.
Well said, man.
Hold on. Yo,
just
look at this man face. Look at
Manning's man. We have to come 6.
Huh?
We have to come 6.
Chelsea.
Halftime TV.
halftime face.
I'm fuming.
Manning's man.
After I see no arguing emotion, that look at him face.
Everything remains the same.
Yo, no man, 4th official. I'm babysitting 4th official. So 4th official, I'm babysitting, alright?
No, big man thing, Manning. Big man thing. May I jar you up, brother?
Go ahead.
May I jar you up in your team, brother? You know, say, you spend the most money. Arsenal spend the most money for the last 4 years.
No. Not for the last.
What do you mean by no? Arsenal spend the most money.
Not for the last 4 years. The last 2 seasons combined, we have so far.
How much money you spend?
The last 2 seasons, we spent 100 and add the last 100. We spent 80. Remember, it's only Pepper we bought 1 season, you know.
For 75 million.
We add up that with what City and.
I spend. Well, no. Let me bring you up to speed. Can you think you get it tonight?
No,
Yeah,
I want you to get Manchester United one, you know. So,
Hold on, man. Hold on, Arsenal, man.
Yeah,
You know
hear me there, sir. We are talking about the top 3. You can get back to that afterwards. Because
Alright.
if we are go down the road of spending, the conversation won't end.
All right. So,
Alright.
Jersey boy, give me a top. Give me a one.
I've gone similar to Manning's man. For me, it's not about the forwards thing that's worried me about Liverpool.
Jesus.
It's the midfield. It's the midfield. I literally think Liverpool need another midfielder. There's no backup to Fabinho. We've got Henderson who plays there, but you know, I just think Liverpool need another midfielder. But I believe the Klopp wants to wait for Bellingham next summer, so that's why he's not going for anyone this summer. For midfield. So for me, Man City first, Liverpool second, and just like management, I think Tottenham will be in the title race. They've got Jed Spencer right back, they've got Perisic, who's class at left wing back. they've got Richarlison. So they've now finally got a backup striker. They've got Kane and they've got Conte, and I think they're going to get another centre back as well. So I think top three, yeah, City first, Liverpool second, and Tottenham third.
Who come fourth?
Fourth, I've got Chelsea.
Who come fifth?
Fifth, I've got Arsenal and sixth, United. But I think it will be literally Arsenal and United will be on goal difference. I think it'll be that close.
And just understand, Ryan, Manchester United in the last 5 years, 479 million. Manchester City, 424 million. Arsenal, 334 million.
Why you take on Ryan with that, boss? We know say you did right about that, boss.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot Basuma as well.
Go ahead, Demo.
All right. So, listen, Mannings man, I don't want you preempt what Mega say, no Mannings man. You come on and say, "Ooh, Mega say I go win." Don't do that again. So, Mega start from 6, just because you preempt. So here's the thing. It's very hard for me to predict the 6th place because I actually think it's going to be a tough battle for Manchester United. I'm going to put them there, but between them and West Ham, I think it's going to be very hard to predict 6 and 7. But may I put Manchester United there just because of the whole Ten Hag effect. I don't think that everybody think that because Ten Hag come in, they're going to work miracles and Man U just going to automatically fix up and they're going to be challenging for the day. I don't buy into that. I think they're probably 2 seasons. They need probably 2 seasons to make everything click and then it's going to work and we'll see how it go. I know he was over there in Ajax, but Ajax are the team over there and him was the top man over there. So once the pressure start reach and if Man U don't start off well, and the pressure start taking, the whole thing might unravel there as well. So I have them 6. In 5th position, I think Chelsea will struggle. I think that they're going to be 5th. I know that, Tuchel won them the Champions League and stuff, but to me it seems like under Tuchel they seem like a cup team. They set up so defensively. I don't think that it's sustainable to win and challenge for the title, but I think that it is sustainable to win cups and win trophies, get them to finals, and obviously they won the Champions League the other day. I don't see them replacing Lukaku. I think they're going to use Havertz. I don't know what's going on over there. They lose too much defender. They bring in Koulibaly, who I think is probably 3 years too late. I don't think that he's in his prime. I know Sterling is there, but for every 15 goals with Sterling I go score, him I go miss 30 big clear chances. So I'm not going to put all my eggs on the basket for Chelsea finishing the top 4. I have them 5th. 4th place, I have Arsenal getting in. I actually agree with Mannings man with the signings that they have made. I think that it's a young team, a vibrant team, and I think that Arteta is getting the guys to gel. I think that Jesus is going to strive in that system that they play. I know that he's banging in goals left, right, and center in pre-season, but I think that he's going to do well in the Premier League. I think Zinchenko as well. I know that Turney, I'm not sure if he's going to be fit for the whole season, but the thing is with Zinchenko, he can also play in midfield. And so that versatility is there for them, and I think that Arsenal are going to have enough to finish in the top 4. Tottenham, for me, is 3rd. As Jersey boys say, I have them in and there about challenging for the title, but they'll fall away. I think obviously Conte is one of the top coaches in the world. He might try to get him system in place. He has made shrewd signings, and with them have last season, they had Richarlison, not somebody who I rate, but if you have Harry Kane, Son, and Kulusevski, who played marvelously well last season, then you add Bissouma. You add Bissouma in that midfield. I think that is a very underrated signing. That is a $50 million baller, and them getting for like 25 or whatever it was. And him and Højbjerg there, so I think it's very steady. And Kulusevski was one of the signings of January, along with Luis Diaz. And to just add Richarlison, who obviously gets goals and offers something different, I think that they'll challenge. I think with Conte they will challenge, and Perisic as well. For 2nd place, I have Manchester City. I think that a lot of people believe that because Manchester City got
That was
Haaland,
right, Diva.
boss, me know why you frame, but me know why you frame. What me I gonna say? A lot of people think that because they got Haaland and Alvarez and who else? Oh, they got Calvin Phillips as well. This is somehow a stronger Manchester. I'm not buying into it. Zine, Haaland for me don't stay fit for, I think he never play a full season of football for like a very long time. Some 26 games here, 25 games here. I'm sure he might get the goals, but in important games he's probably going to miss a lot of games and he's going to get injured at some point in the season. I think that off the bench, when he used to have Sterling and Jesus to come off, I don't have the stats with me right now how much goals Sterling got last season.
He scored enough. He saved enough game win.
Boss, Sterling is going to be a big miss for Manchester City. And people might say, oh, Alvarez is there. I've never watched the league where him play now. I don't know. Everybody a drool over him and whatever. Them probably watch that league. That's fair. But I don't know what he's going to come here and do. He's unproven. I mean, Haaland, we know he's proven and he's going to come and he's going to score goals. But this Alvarez as a replacement for Sterling, I don't know. And if Bernardo Silva actually leaves and go to Barcelona, that's going to make it even worse. So for me, I think that we will have enough as Liverpool to win the title this season. Everybody is saying that Mane left, so we are weaker. I actually don't believe that because people are saying that Mane was so important for us and all of these things. Here's the thing. For half of the season, Sadio Mane was absolute garbage for Liverpool. Like, people there complaining that he must be in the team at one point, especially when Luis Diaz came. It was not until Klopp played him as a number 9 that Mane got back some form and he started to score goals again. So we actually replaced Mane as a number 9 with Darwin Núñez as a number 9, and Luis Diaz was already the replacement for play the left wing, right? So replacing Sadio Mane with Núñez, and everybody know who is in Liverpool. I am not a massive fan of Darwin Núñez. Like, I call him the Uruguayan Andy Carroll. I'm not a big fan, right? But I believe that with Klopp, that I don't think Klopp get many signings wrong. I'm going to say Klopp get many signings wrong. I mean, obviously Karius, and you can probably mention a couple more, right? But I think that we'll have enough to challenge. I know Jersey Boy mentioned the midfield thing. I don't buy into that. I think we have enough in midfield. They have Fabinho, Thiago, Henderson, Naby Keita, James Milner, everybody. And obviously we got Carvalho and Harvey Elliott. And people seem to forget the side that we have when Harvey Elliott started in midfield last season. He was on fire before the Leeds brother tried broke him foot. So I don't think that the midfield will be a problem for us. And I think that we'll have enough to win the league. And click this right now. Liverpool will win the league by February. And that's me.
And
again.
Let me say it again. By February, Liverpool would have wrapped up the English Premier League.
They heard that first. If Di Maria doesn't become
so, all right, before we go to halftime, let's go to halftime TV, because it seems like him on the move again.
Yeah, halftime is on the move. But February, wow, that's a tough one. But in 6th place, I have Manchester United. In 5th, I'm going to put Chelsea. In 4th, Arsenal. In 3rd place, I'm going to put Liverpool. In 2nd, Tottenham Hotspur. And I think Manchester City wins the league this season. I think Antonio Conte, he made some serious signings, and we're looking at it. It's almost as if it's a new Tottenham team. When you look from the outside in, and even the quality players that he's brought in players who actually want to win, who have experience winning. Well, bar a few. Perisic won numerous leagues, got to World Cup final, quality player. Lenglet from Barcelona as well, although he hasn't played as much. Championship medal around championship winning players week in, week out. We have Jed Spence, who I think he was one of the standout players in the FA Cup last year. Massive game against Manchester United and a number of other top teams who were competing against Middlesbrough. I think overall, Tottenham, they have a proper manager who he has explained his philosophy to the upper heads, and they have basically bought into what he intends on doing with the team. We're seeing it panning out week in, week out. Kulusevski, I think this season, if you thought he was good last season, you're going to see the real Kulusevski this season. And top quality player, still very young. When Juventus got him, I was one of those drooling because I wanted him at Chelsea. When Tottenham got him from Juventus, I was even more perturbed by the fact that he was at Tottenham, because I knew once he came in on loan, that loan deal would have been made permanent. Right? The only reason he didn't get as much game when he was playing at Juventus was because Cristiano Ronaldo was there as well. So 9 out of 10 times he was coming out off the bench. He was getting 5-10 minute cameos here and there. But
he's gone.
I think Tottenham Hotspur, they are the team to look out for this season. And you know how we usually laugh at Tottenham and say, oh, they don't have championship metal, and they're doing the most because Antonio Conte is the man at the wheel. As it relates to Manchester City, I think Manchester City, they swapped out Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, and Zinchenko. They got in Alvarez, they got in Haaland, and possibly Cucurella. We saw that he sent in his transfer request earlier on today. I think with what Pep already had, and folks are talking about goals that Raheem Sterling offered, and all, fine. Raheem Sterling offered a lot of goals coming from the bench and what have you. But goals has never been the problem when it comes down to Manchester City, because the goals are spread all over the team. So if Raheem Sterling doesn't score, Gundogan is going to score. They brought in an out-and-out number 9 now that Manchester City hasn't been playing with for quite some time, and yet they've still been able to get it over the line year in, year out. They sold Sergio Aguero last season? Last season, the Sergio Aguero's contract ended, and we were saying, okay, who's going to lead the line? They basically went the entire season without someone leading the line, and they still ended up winning the league, right? So I think them bringing in Haaland right now, it will be a hit. And Liverpool, on the other hand, I can't say the same, because I think Darwin Núñez, good player, don't get me wrong. I've seen him a number of games that I watched last season outside of the Champions League. I think I was watching the league, saw him, then I saw him again in the Champions League, and I'm like, okay, I saw this youngster before. Went back and watched him a number of other times. Good player, but does he improve Liverpool significantly, especially a Liverpool team that lost Sadio Mane? I don't think so. And also, you mentioned Sadio Mane being garbage at the first bit of the season. There was also Mohamed Salah, who was garbage the second bit of the season, and that's when Sadio Mane stepped up. So I think it's tit for tat. When one player isn't on it, another player steps up. If Mohamed Salah isn't at it, I don't think we can be over-reliant on Darwin Núñez, because there will be those folks who are saying it's still his first season, so let's cut him some slack and that sort of thing. I think for the creative player that Luis Diaz is, he is not a full-on Sadio Mane replacement. So whichever way you want to twist it, quality player, very creative player, offers a different dimension, but doesn't replace Sadio Mane. So you brought in players, good, Liverpool, quality team, but I don't think getting in Darwin Núñez will make Liverpool automatically better than Manchester City, that has lost Sterling and Zinchenko. Right? I think City still wins it. In second, as I said, Tottenham Hotspur. Down to my team, Chelsea. I still think the team are trying to figure out their identity under this new ownership. It's and I mentioned this in my introduction, it's not the Chelsea that we've grown accustomed to, where you snooze or lose, or if you miss a step, you're through the door. It's kind of a different culture that they're trying to implement, and I don't know what to expect. So I don't want to to say, okay, we're going to see Chelsea competing and all of that. But the players that Chelsea currently has, with how Chelsea is currently operating, I don't think they'll get into the top 4. I think they'll need a few more signings that I'm not seeing as of now. And as such, I have to put them out. Arsenal, I think they have it a bit more figured out than Chelsea. And I have to put them ahead of Chelsea based on that reasoning. Manchester United, again, new manager coming in, little bit of turmoil, figuring out how things are going to go this season. Cristiano Ronaldo, he was the shining light in an extremely awful Manchester United team last season. We don't know what's happening with him. I think, 20 minutes ago or 30 minutes ago, it was broke that he is joining up with the group or all of that. We don't know what to expect with Manchester United. They'll be playing in the Europa League, Thursday football, so that plays a toll on you if you're playing Thursday and then Saturday, Thursday and then Sunday. It's a little bit trickier. But yeah, Manchester United in 6, because Erik ten Hag will need a little bit of time to get acclimatized to the new league and the new pressures and the new expectations. That's my pick.
Listen, hear the Patago story up now, because Fourth Official is a diehard Man United fans. And hear the Patago story up. Go on.
So, all right, so you hear me I say, 6, Chelsea, right? And that's because we already know Chelsea has issues in the back. Chelsea has, and this is where we are presently at this point in terms of all the people that we're trying to get in the future. We're not worried about that. But right now, I think Chelsea will be 6 because of their defensive issues. 5th, Arsenal, same old Arsenal. Same old Arsenal. I can't really complain about that. But 4th, Manchester United. And the reason why I think Manchester United will be 4th is because of Erik ten Hag. That he will be the defining factor within Manchester United, because this is not Manchester United last year or the year before, but it's Manchester United as a whole in terms of completing the defining factor of this team. So I think Erik ten Hag, with the defenders, with the attacking midfield that we're getting, I think we're going to get 4th. 3rd, Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool will.
But I hear. Fourth Official just said the attacking midfielder we are getting. I thought we were talking based.
No. Yes. So I'm saying we just buy him. We just buy him just a while ago. And I see Eriksen on the team. Eriksen not playing on the team. Just buy Eriksen.
Yeah, Eriksen.
You're talking Eriksen.
Yeah, so maybe it's one nobody else. Eriksen might talk about part. You're good, can't get up. No, yeah, but so when it comes to Liverpool, I do not think Liverpool has a strike force to compete with Man City and Tottenham at this point. I do think that them losing Mane and bringing in Darwin Núñez is a massive deficiency on their side. I've watched Darwin Núñez before because I was one of them who wanted Manchester United to get Darwin Núñez. Right?
So what changed though?
No, I'm not saying nothing change. He's still a good player, but he's not the great player that you'll be needed. Because remember, Mane jumping in the middle of the part up front last season, right? And with Darwin Núñez sitting in that position right now, he's not going to be able to score as many goals as much as we want him to. Compared to Man City and we know Darwin Haaland is just a goal beast, complete goal beast. Darwin Núñez is not going to be able to compete with him in that regard. Darwin Núñez only had one season last year where he had a good season. I know he's going to switch leagues to the Premier League, and you're expecting to replicate that season in the Premier League. That's not going to happen. So I do think that Liverpool will come 3rd just because of that deficiency in the strike line. 2nd, I think Man City will come 2nd. And it's not because I don't want them to win 3.
We have first again?
Second of Man City. 2nd is Man City. I do think the reason why I've changed up I really think that Man City will be 2nd is because, as you said earlier, Haaland always have injuries. He scores a lot of goals when he plays, but he always has injuries. We don't know how Alvarez will be playing, how he plays, because he's coming straight from River Plate, not challenging in the Premier League. I know how it is in the Premier League, but I do think they'll come a tight second. I do think with the Conte effect on Tottenham, with Harry Kane, Son, with the defensive midfielder they have from Brighton, can't remember my name. Basuma. I think, and first of all, Jed Spence wasn't playing for Middlesbrough last year. He played for Nottingham Forest. So no, I play against Manchester United. So more I calm myself on that half time.
My bad.
But Spence was a Middlesbrough player, but he was.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's right. I saw him. Was it probably the season before then?
Yeah,
I saw him in one of the leagues. I saw him. I wanted him too.
Okay.
My name mute.
I make sure say more know say in play for Middlesbrough, in play for Nottingham Forest against Arsenal and beat up Arsenal. Okay, good. I'm glad you get it. Okay, good.
I need to ask what official something, right? Manchester United, if I remember correctly, they finished beneath Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham. All right? Yeah. These three teams have added to their rosters better quality players and players who are used to the league. Hold on. So the major addition to Manchester United is not players enough. It's a coach with the same defense line, with the exception of Lissandro Martinez. Mm-hmm. They have also added Malacia, I think the name is. Yeah, and Ericsson, who was always playing in the league. And somehow you think that this team that have lost Paul Pogba, that whether you rate him or not, was very instrumental. How
is Paul Pogba instrumental when he not play half of the season last year?
I'm telling you, can you imagine if he never played any of the season last year, what would happen to Manchester?
I'm asking you, how is Paul Pogba influential when he wasn't playing last season? Listen to me. Can I say something now?
The other half, you probably would be relegated.
Can I say something to you right now?
Come on.
This is before that. Where's Manchester United?
Huh?
Where's Manchester United this season before that?
Listen, do you realize that Cristiano Ronaldo was
Answer the question. Answer the question. The season before that, where's Manchester United?
Independent fourth.
Fourth?
Yes.
Fourth?
No, second.
Them finished second.
But that was because Liverpool had injury crisis. Chelsea were cramped.
Yeah. Jersey, you don't want to hear that. Jersey, I don't want to hear that. 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 Anybody finish after Manchester United? No.
Great.
Let me say something. The fact is, Manchester United finished sixth last year. They finished second the game before that, and they finished third or fourth the game before that. The point is, this year, what I'm saying is, Ten Hag, with the current squad that he has and the football that he's currently playing, is going to improve the team significantly because of what we have and what we're going to do. So I'm saying, with the team players that we have right now, not talking about the ones that we're going to get, but the three players that we have right now, we will come forth. Okay? Argument done. I don't talk to you. And the fact is, I don't want to hear an argument. No. You not tell me what me want. You not tell me.
I'm asking you a question. Is Ericsson an upgrade over Pogba? Yes or no?
Pogba, no. So hold on. Pogba's never been replaced. Pogba is gone. Eriksen's never a number 6 or a number 8. So why is Eriksen a replacement for Pogba? The person that's going to replace Pogba is not here.
Replacement, you know.
You just said replace.
No, I said upgrade.
All right, what?
I said
upgrade him. Upgrade.
So what difference? What difference?
Oh, geez, I have to tell you the difference between upgrade and replace.
Me want to tell you what the difference between upgrade and replace. Because Pogba left and went there right now in the hospital. I'm at the hospital right now. So, can I finish?
Oh, we think it done.
Tottenham will be champions by February. Okay. Put that down.
Well, on.
Tottenham will be champions by February.
Say it again.
Wait,
Tottenham will be champions by February. Remember that. Write that down.
Yo, what did I cup?
So we can know that.
Anyway, people, listen.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I don't know about the February part, but they may very well be the champions.
I'm not doing still. Go ahead after.
Yes.
Hold on.
Tottenham won't win the league.
You need to when a guy say champions, you need to talk champions of what? Don't
Premier League.
Well, I tell you
Put him back on full screen. Put him back on full screen.
I tell you something.
Hold on. Put him back on full screen. Tottenham will be champions of the Premier League by February.
All right. You know, since Pep and Klopp have started their dominance, Antonio Conte has been the only odd one out. Right? So he may very well be onto something. Not so sure about the February part, as I said. But that's why I gave them second, because they do possess what it takes to win the league.
And I just want to know why I'm saying February though.
I guess because you said February.
No, but me have my reasons why me say February.
You have my reasons too.
That's why I ask your reason, boss.
I guess both of you guys have similar reasons. So keep in the reasons.
Yeah, big man. More ask the panelists a question. People, like the video, people. Come on, people. Like the video, people. Like the video, people. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Come on, people. Big man thing. I'm asking you a question. Seriously. Different from fourth official as a Manchester United die-hearted fans. We're going to put him aside.
Please.
Big man thing. Is it we are sleeping on a winner, a born winner Conte, and look at the signing them Tottenham and Spurs? Because big man thing as a Liverpool fans, you know, brother. When we look over Tottenham and Spurs, brother, how them going to park the bus, how them going to be difficult to beat when they play against the top team. No, seriously, bro. Are we sleeping on this Tottenham and Spurs team?
But Ryan, I don't think you can say nobody here. So
you literally just heard me say. You just heard me say Tottenham will finish ahead of Liverpool.
Exactly. I have them third.
Me understand. Me tell you, man, them will win.
No, that's why I put it to the side, I guess. That's why I put it to the side. But I have Tottenham finishing ahead of Liverpool. So I don't know why I'm not to the side as well. Put me to the side too.
Me too. I have them third.
Just a management now ever so Tottenham will win the league. I'm the Arsenal man, right?
I need to give you
and again, in reason with emotions.
Let me just give like some facts.
Yeah.
Tottenham, without Bissouma and
Perisic.
And who is the other player? And Richarlison.
Jet Spence.
Finished.
Jet Spence, the right back.
Jet Spence, they finished 21 points. 21 points with Conte.
Yep.
Behind Liverpool and City.
Yep.
And them players here now. And they won't make up that.
Nope. They'll finish third.
Listen,
because the people acting like the other two teams.
Management. Let me tell you something, management. And I don't like when people use this analysis because.
Hold on half time.
Okay, go ahead.
Obviously, fourth official is a real fourth official, he's not in the game.
You're right.
Management, I need to start a sound system. You're full of dumb plate today.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Management full of dumb plate. But let me get back to the point that I was making. Folks tend to use previous seasons. Say last season, for example, this team finished ahead, and then you're using that to basically analyze the season that we're in now. So, for example, Manchester City finished what? How much points? 3 points ahead of Liverpool last season. How much points did they finish ahead?
1
point ahead. So based on your analysis, then Manchester City was 1 point better than Liverpool, and
It was that close, I believe.
no. I'm just asking. Asking. So they were 1 point better than Liverpool in general, because that is so. So this season, had Manchester City not made any additions, and Liverpool added one player in addition to keeping Sadio Mane, then you would have said, okay, because they were 1 point worse off last season, then automatically this season they're going to be better off. That's not how it works.
No.
Let me finish making my point.
Don't change it now.
No, I'm not changing it. Okay. I'm adding to it. I'm adding to my point because, bam, Chelsea, for example.
No. Don't do me that halftime. Let's
no.
Just before you add Chelsea.
No, listen. I just spoke about Liverpool and Manchester City being 1 point off. I'm continuing on my point, management. So please allow me. Right, go ahead. What were you saying?
Right. So if City, according to your thing, if City never added anyone, Liverpool added Darwin Núñez along with Mane. I would say to you, Liverpool, based on their addition, is better than City. Because City had not made any additions.
Fair.
That does not mean that it's automatic that they would win the league.
Yeah. So if Manchester City won the league and now they're better than Manchester City, what are you saying? It means then they would win the league, no? Because there was only one team better than them last season, and this season they added, so they're better than that one team. So unless somebody else down further added that, remember, the rest of the chasing pack were 10 and 15 points off.
No, 21 points out.
21 points then. So the rest of the chasing pack would need to build up on that 21 points and then some, because 21 points would equal you to.
Two things it happen.
Yeah.
Two things it happen. The teams need to get better, and then those teams at the top decline, because that could bridge the gap.
Precisely. So and you're making my point for me now. You're making my point for me.
It's different from one.
You're making my point for me, because what I'm saying is it's not black and white. So you saying, okay, because last season they were 5 points off and they added 2 quality players automatically. No, I'm just using a hypothetical scenario, right? So because we oftentimes refer to the previous season.
What I'm saying to halftime, if we're using 5 points, I could understand. I'm saying this is 21 points and 30 goals different.
No problem.
All right, hold on. You know what I'm saying? The fact is this: I played football. Ryan played football. This is what's happening.
Dima play football and me play football too. So yeah, exclude us.
Hold on. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Next year, you don't know what's going to happen in the league.
Obviously.
Exactly.
You don't know. I don't know. Tottenham can win.
And
Arsenal can win. If you talk about what happened last year, you can talk about the year before, and the year before. It's still no matter, because this year,
brand new season. I was starting, and although the teams improve,
and City can come up with 90 points, and Tottenham come up with 99 points.
Hold on. Let me just add some logics in this, because obviously nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows. That's a given. Wait, no. Nobody knows.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
But in order for us to give proper analysis, we have to look at what went on the seasons prior. And we don't understand why is it a big deal to say, oh, the man didn't 21 points behind. So then
it is not. It's
that's
not
how
a
we
big...
have to use to work with.
No, I understand Dre, but what I'm saying is the problem arises when you're using that as your core reference point to say, okay, Antonio Conte was there, he didn't have these players, and he finished 21 points off, right? And as such, he added these players won't automatically propel him. Because remember, if that were the case, if there weren't other variables in football, if football wasn't as dynamic, then everything you could predict, you could go down to the betting shop every day and win. Right?
You can't be the core argument.
Right. So Chelsea, and I'm going to use Chelsea now because I've always wanted to use this point. Remember where Chelsea finished. Hold on. Remember how Chelsea performed in the season that they didn't have a striker. They went out and they got Romelu Lukaku. And everyone was saying, okay, Chelsea got Romelu Lukaku now. So As a result, Chelsea is going to compete for the title. Chelsea is going to be exactly, and we realize how that work out. You get what I'm saying? So when we use
that doesn't
as
mean say the analysis did wrong.
No, we never said the analysis wrong. We never said the analysis wrong. We didn't say the analysis was wrong. I'm simply saying when you're using that as the core base on your reasoning, right? You cannot
point number one.
Right, you cannot use that as the building block then to build your argument. And you can use it as a factor, you know. You can factor it in, you know, and say, okay, but they finished 21 points off. But when you're using this as saying, okay, they finished 20 points last season, and as a result, no, you can. They finished 20 points last season, and this may contribute to what you get. What I'm saying, but when you're using it as a no, I don't reason football like that because every season is different. Every season is a new season, and you have to approach every season like it's your first season.
Core point. That's core point number one. Let's put it as that. Core point number two. When you look at City, Liverpool, and Spurs, player for player. Right now, as things are, how would you rate the squads in terms of number one, number two, number three, player for player?
City, Liverpool, Spurs.
Yeah, City, Liverpool, Spurs. So player for player, we can admit that City and Liverpool have better teams than Spurs. Even with their additions, they finished 21 points, that's number two. When you compare the coaches, list the coaches in terms of who is a better coach?
City, Liverpool, Spurs.
In your opinion?
Yeah, City, Liverpool, Spurs.
So, in those three critical or core areas, the two teams that finish ahead of Spurs are still better than them. I am saying that when it's a smaller point differential, you can do that. It's very difficult sometimes unless there's a major fall off from the teams that lead it.
Which we've seen time and time again.
It happens. So we don't know the future, but I'm saying that it would have to take something like that. So if I say Spurs is going to win, I would have to say and believe that Liverpool or City are going to fall off so badly this year because it would take some of that too. But if everything plays out the same way as last year, it will be a whole, like, they may close the gap. They may close the gap, but I don't think it's done.
Look at it this way as well, man, because I think your analysis is fair and I can appreciate that. But look at it this way, right? Manchester City, Liverpool, you spoke about their teams, you spoke about their managers, but what these managers and what these teams have had actual time together. Right, so the manager has gotten the opportunity to leave his imprint on the team. Same thing, Manchester City, same thing with Liverpool. So both these teams are their teams. Last season, we can't say this was an Antonio Conte team, right? He added a few players midway through the season, which is fine. But was it an Antonio Conte team? No, I don't think so, right? Because player for player, they're better, maybe, because probably Son or Harry Kane both get into both Liverpool and Manchester City team. Player for player, better, fine. But as a team, and we've seen it with Antonio Conte's team, everybody work for everybody. You get what I'm saying? So you might better for players individually, you know. So player for player, fine. But as a team, when Antonio Conte won the league with Chelsea, player for player, Manchester City was better than Chelsea, right? There probably one player in Chelsea's team that would have gotten into the other teams, and we know who that player was. But we had Victor Moses and Marcos Alonso playing right back and left back, right? So, and these two players were significant, were pivotal in Chelsea winning the league. So when you're using that and say player for player, fine, they may be better, but the team with the better players doesn't always win. It's a better team that actually makes more sense, especially in the English league and especially in Antonio Conte's style of football. Player for player doesn't really matter 9 out of 10 times. It's a team and how they operate as a unit.
Liverpool also has the same quality of players playing for the coach and playing for the team. I will say this: when Conte won with Chelsea, who were the top players up front for Chelsea? Not just who was playing defense, but who were the top players up front? You remember them? Was Hazard there?
Hazard,
Yeah, Hazard.
All right. Was Hazard
Hazard, Willian.
Hazard at that time was
And
ahead
Giroud.
of Hazard. Hazard
I think
was
Drew
ahead.
came in the season after.
At that time, Hazard was ahead of Kevin De Bruyne in the world.
But they play different.
No man.
Go ahead, continue.
All right. So he was ahead. So that Chelsea team, I believe, though they had some weaknesses, they had quality. The City team was in transition as well. When Conte won with Chelsea, City was in transition. So when you put those factors in place, and I'm not telling you that they will not make up, they will make up ground. But I think the 21 points is too much in this season, especially with the players, given that Liverpool and City have the core of their team together, the same coach together. I think, though it's not impossible, it's highly unlikely. That's all I'm saying for Tottenham to win.
All right. I can give you that. And as I said, though I don't agree with you, I can appreciate your perspective.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, fair enough. Big up to all of the people down in the comment section. I really appreciate you guys coming in and stuff. Big up to Mike Football, enough love and respect. Bridging, you know, sleep, Bridging. Big up yourself, Bridging. Enough love and respect for the donation. All right. So, gentlemen, Man United finally wig them win at the top 4, which I don't think they're going to do that still. So, Rome, you dreaming big.
No, but when I hear your top 6.
Yeah, I'm going to give my top 6. Where I say
do it fast, come here for go
Listen. Man United in top 4, that's all I'm going to say. Your time.
All right. So, here is it now, people. All right. I would love for Liverpool to buy one more midfielder, but knowing FSG,
I'm gonna sign him.
Well, I know. May I explain myself?
Go on.
Knowing, all right. Let's give me winning before me get to the. All right. So for me, 6th position, I'm going with West Ham. Right.
Skamaka.
5th, I'm going with Arsenal. 5th, I'm going with Chelsea.
You're right, because
you just said 5th.
Yeah,
So they might tie for 5th.
Yo, call up man, you the top 6 already. It's okay. Man, top 4.
Man, you have finished 2nd, man. Almost that.
West
Ham,
Arsenal.
Yeah, and then you say 5th again, a 4th if you say.
4th, all right. 4th, I'm going to Chelsea. All right. 3rd, I'm going to Tottenham Spurs. All right. I love what Tottenham Spurs doing over there.
You're missing out on Manchester United. I didn't hear you call them.
Man, deliberately listen.
People stop me about Manchester United, bro. Manchester United are collapse, brother.
Man, you get the opportunity to make your top 6. I'm 4th official. You get your opportunity. Let the man run through now. Who knows? Manchester United might very well be at the top of the league.
You're right.
People, just give the man the benefit of the doubt, no man. Chuck.
Man United, them a bug team, brother. Them man are coming at the top 6, brother. I tell you that, Rome. You understand? Until you clean out the house with Cristiano Ronaldo. Who is him? Boy, more champion. Stay at Europa League, man. You're going to get bigger in Europa League. You don't deserve to be in a Champions League after you perform. So, the team, no individual thing around here. 7 of them are come. I don't even want to mention the man. I want to make me mention the man there. Anyway, Tottenham Spurs. I love what Mr. Tottenham Spurs are doing over there. And I think for them to pick them to come first, that was a little bit of salty match rubbing at the own with Manchester City and Liverpool. 2 rival them want to win. And I don't know Man U say them a big team and them give up them City. You can't give up your City, brother.
Yo, you can't stop talking about Man U, I'm you.
No, you
Pick
can't
yourself, no, you talk about Man U, so pick yourself and
brother, you can't give up your City, brother. Or if you give up your City and you say you're a big team. You ain't a big team anymore, man. One team down in Manchester right now and a City. Yeah. So Tottenham Spurs people don't sleep on them. And I know the panel is not sleeping on Tottenham Spurs. We know them have a winning coach, Harry Kane. I mean, I tell you, them going to be difficult to beat this season. All right? So, Manchester City to come second. Here's why Manchester City to come second.
Hold on, Ryan. Hold on. May I ask you this? Before you even make a prediction with Manchester City, you ever put Liverpool to lose a match yet?
Yeah.
No, me ask you. I never hear you say Liverpool will lose a match.
Yo, a good question.
We did this last year now. We do this last year now. And I was on it last year, you know. I had Liverpool to win it. And the year throughout the whole season. Hold on, Ryan. I think Jersey Boy were here. I think on one episode, you bashed Jersey Boy till him almost cries. So the man they bring negative energy for Liverpool side.
Jersey Boy, no.
No. Let me finish because me just get the impression that your reasoning when it comes down to Liverpool, again, me mentioned it at the top, always clouded by emotion because of their team. So even this prediction, you know, before everything even start, I could tell you don't have Liverpool. I mean, I say nothing wrong with you having Liverpool at the top, you know. I mean, I say nothing wrong with you having Liverpool. But I just want to find out if there's an episode on Ryan LFC. And folks in the comment section, if you watch all the videos and the predictions and the watch along, send me the video where Ryan LFC says Liverpool are gonna lose a match. Just send it to me DM Halftime TV on Instagram and I'll watch that one. And Ryan, you can send it to me too. Because I never hear you say Liverpool are gonna lose a match.
Wait now halftime, it not even go to just lose. I never hear the man say them are gonna draw it. You know?
And this is a Liverpool fan.
No, Ryan bias, man.
Jersey Boy just throw me under the bus. A man with me and him work together and him supposed to have back me.
Brother, even Jersey Boy, because when Jersey Boy is on the channel, right? When Jersey Boy is on here, big up yourself, Jersey Boy, although you see you going on your bed. Big up yourself, Jersey Boy. Jersey Boy reason with logic. You get what I'm saying? Jersey Boy reason. Him put him argument forward. Okay, this is why I think Liverpool will not win this game, or this is why I think Liverpool will draw. Once Ryan hears that, Ryan is like, bro, bringing negative energy towards Liverpool LFC. I'm not a Liverpool fan.
Man, them talk with emotion, pie. That's your problem, isn't it? That's what we say. Manchester United come forth, Tottenham will win. That me say because you know reason with emotion, reason with conscience. This one there. Boy.
No, big man thing. All right, people, just no big man thing. The game where we draw with Tottenham, I say I know we are not Liverpool are going to win that game there. And that game there end up cause Liverpool not to win the Premier League.
No, it didn't, bro.
Tottenham, if we beat Tottenham, we would have win the Premier League.
You can say that for a lot of games. Continue.
All right. So listen to me, people. Big man thing. I'm not going around the thing right now. This is a fair analyst. I may look on both manager and thing. All right. I say Tottenham, them going to. If I'm a Liverpool at Man City, at Tottenham, I win. The Premier League will come from one out of them three teams there. All right. Based on City losing Sterling, he has contributed a lot, especially coming off the bench last season. Losing Jesus, Bridging, are two vital players them lose. You understand?
Man named Jesus, yes sir.
Jesus or whatever you want him, brother. Jesus or Jesus, you know me at all. Alright? Them bringing Alan into the Premier League. We don't know what I'm going to bring.
Actually, we do know what he's doing.
We don't know what I'm going to bring. Him can come at the Premier League.
You know this is not ring either. We know this is a ring.
Yeah.
What is Nunes bringing?
See, all they are pretty
Right now, Ryan, we have a better sample size from Holland than from Nunes.
Yeah, Nunes spent 1 year at Porto. 1 year.
Ryan, you remember that Jamaica
One
youth
Lord.
team with Nunes, you know, and him couldn't score a goal, you know.
Yeah, but me no really rate him. Me no really rate Nunes. Me no really rate him.
Hey, check a jersey back there for Nunes in there.
Bobby Firmino, man. So, yes, my was City though. I know them still add a few more pieces. You understand? But me think this year with the signing Liverpool make, me not talk about Nunes, because I don't really have confidence in him.
So
You understand?
Who else?
Carvalho.
Carvalho like 19.
Carvalho go win the league for you?
Yeah.
Brother,
Carvalho improved Liverpool.
Ramsey go win the league. Ramsey come from Scotland.
just listen now.
Then can't win the league.
Elliot, you see them 2 wild cards for Liverpool. No, half time, the man have a fantastic season last season.
Right, Ryan, you miss it. See, you're talking about players that improve your squad. Innit? You're not talking about none of those players that you mentioned improves Liverpool's first team. None of those.
Improve. Them improve Liverpool first team, brother.
Who improves Liverpool's first team? Harvey Elliott.
Elliot and Carvalho improve Liverpool first team, brother.
But
Me can't reason Ryan on this. Who Carvalho? Who in Liverpool's first team is Carvalho better than?
Ryan, just
Who better than?
Yeah.
Listen,
Where
no,
play? Where play?
Henderson now go start every game. That look at your name.
Carvalho not play defensive midfield. Carvalho play on the right side of midfielder. Right side forward him play. How is he going to play instead of
midfield, brother? Midfield,
he
brother.
not play midfield? He might play.
First of all, Klopp has been playing Carvalho on the wings in pre-season, so I'm not sure if he's going to play.
Make it even worse.
That's because of the same play for Fulham. That's because of the same play for Fulham. Right midfield, right wing play, right midfield, right wing.
Demo J, I'm asking you, who of these 3 players that Ryan LFC has mentioned just now?
Them improve a team, brother.
I didn't say no, you know. I say these players probably improve your squad, but how much of them improve your first team? How much of them improve your first team? Your first team, the first 11 will go.
The only man who I could probably start is going to be Nunes. Obviously.
And we're not even sure if he improves the team.
And the thing is, for me, everybody else say it's going to be Nunes versus Haaland, but it's going to be Salah versus Haaland. I'm not really
exactly because if we're to be realistic, Bobby Firmino is there. I'm probably Bobby Firmino wasn't getting as much game last season, right? Probably, even when he was fit, he wasn't getting enough game. So we were thinking, even though there are still rumors that Juventus may be interested in signing Roberto Firmino.
Yeah, that's not happening.
So we don't know, but these guys, they don't improve your team, Ryan. And Darwin Núñez, last season, Liverpool played with a false 9 for most of the season.
All right.
Right?
Is he sitting
we don't know if he improve the team.
Wait, guys.
Well, I
know. Man, have to go run, right?
At 9 o'clock, the show start, Demo. Hold on, man.
Man, have to be there in 10
minutes. Well, listen this before you go, you know. You see, like how Fourth Official and Halftime TV, I tell me about Kante, improved team, and he's a winner.
Yeah, Klopp does that.
Improved player. Out of any other manager them in England right now, Klopp improved player more than most of them.
We don't say no, Ryan. We don't say no. We don't say no, but what you are doing now, you're doing is you're assuming that Klopp will improve these players, which is fine. Based on his track record, he improves players. But I'm asking you, based on the players that are coming in, based on what you have now, what you're aware of, not the improvement or not, you know, what you're aware of, because Klopp is buying probably the raw materials, you know, so he can work with them. So I'm gonna need a little time.
Just make Ryan tell you 1-1 and 2 and why.
Yeah. Ryan, finish. Liverpool 1, Man City 2.
One player, may I tell you, he might go surprise a lot of people this season. And he might go be a Liverpool wildcard.
Who is that? Who?
Carvalho, brother.
Okay, all right. So tell me who was second and first.
Second, I don't tell you City.
The Liverpool first. Me not tell everybody. Me I tell you Ryan. Liverpool first, Man City second. Liverpool win the league by December.
No, I'm not gonna December. I'm in a mad thing about December. I'm telling this. Seriously, Liverpool fan. Big man. Seriously. Tired of second now. I don't want no more second place in the Premier League, brother. First.
They make sure so that's why I'm put Liverpool at first because I'm tired of second. Logic missing again, you know. Logic missing again. So because I'm tired of second, Liverpool will come first.
Watch and see. Just watch and see.
All right, boss. Liverpool winning the league too. So.
Yeah. Any Man City fans in the comment section? You're probably tired of losing the Champions League. You're winning it next season.
Hold on, wait. There is no Man City fans in the comment section.
None?
Because there's no Man City fans in this world. Apart from 10 people with their Manchester.
No. What you need for understanding of fourth official, you see, the same way, majority of Manchester United fans are probably in their 30s now and probably brushing 40s. The majority of Chelsea and Arsenal fans are probably in their mid-20s now. Because there's a time for everything, you know. So if someone says they're a Manchester City fan, no, you know, you have to understand, say, Manchester City rise to prominence, 2009, 10, thereabout, you know.
Guys,
no, they won't be 10. Come on, they won't be 10 because they would have sense from that time. So probably 19, 18. You get what I'm saying? Because So with the different eras. Yeah, with the different eras, you find that there are different fan bases. Because during my time, I started cheering for Chelsea because everyone was either Arsenal or Manchester United. You get what I'm saying? And the same thing, you find a lot of the Liverpool fans, they are from back in the 80s when Liverpool was dominating. And then you'll find a few Liverpool fans here and there who probably started supporting Liverpool in the mid-2000s when Liverpool had a thing going there. You get what I'm saying? So Manchester City, I can understand if someone comes to me and say, okay, probably 2021 and they cheer for Manchester City. Fine, I can live with that, right? But if you're in the mid-30s and you're telling me as a Manchester City fan, I'm probably going to do some research and question your credentials.
I'm box him up.
So Ryan, you have your predictions in Ryan, so I'm sure you're happy with those.
My prediction, and remember, when you come back here, man, all of you guys are come back.
By the end of the season,
Liverpool will be champion.
By December.
Tottenham and Spurs third. Chelsea.
Maybe you slide it in Manu.
Chelsea. Arsenal. And West Ham. That's my top 6.
All right. Let's hear what the folks in the comment section have to say.
Yeah.
Big man thing, this coming season, I will be having a Pack 6 program on the fourth official channel where we're talking about the top 6 teams in the Premier League. We're talking about the scores, the predictions, not just Manchester United, but for Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Tottenham, Man City, everyone. So every time the game plays this week, the weekend before and after, we'll be talking about them. So I hope you guys join me and build a decent, platform. We can talk about Manchester United, Liverpool, Chelsea, everyone in the top 6.
All right.
But United first.
I'm actually looking forward to getting ball talk back on the way as well. So who knows? Probably if you guys are available Monday, we can do it. Ball talk, folks, every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know Man's man is in Jamaica, so I don't want to. I don't want Man's man to say, okay, it's at 9 o'clock as yet in Jamaica. But
Monday, actually holiday. I leave in the next Monday, but I'll be.
Man. We have a bunch of giveaways. So jersey giveaways from the Halftime TV sponsors, RS Sports, or some credit giveaways as well. So
yeah, but if you're giving away Chelsea jerseys, then I don't want.
No, I didn't say Chelsea jerseys. I said jersey giveaways. I said jersey giveaways.
Okay, jersey.
No, but surprising, the last episode about that I had before I put it on break, it was a Manchester United fan who won a Cristiano Ronaldo jersey. And I'm like, okay, what's happening here? But yeah, you got my predictions. As I said, and I'll repeat, I have Manchester City winning. I have in second place Tottenham Hotspur in third place by probably like 7 or 8 points off Liverpool. In fourth place Arsenal, fifth place Chelsea, and in sixth place Manchester United. The top six is the big six, and we'll see how this season pans out.
Yeah.
Over to you, I Am Sure Sports. People can check out I Am Sure Sports, where you get everything when it comes on to sports, whether it be basketball, netball, table tennis, bobbing, everything. I Am Sure Sports is the place. Over there, Reggae Boyz, Arsenal, talk to us. I am sure.
Listen, I think this is the first time I'm on with halftime TV. So that was good, Big up Jersey boy Demo. Yo, fourth official, good to see you.
Yeah.
Good up and running, man. Been a while.
Man, bless up.
Thank you, sir. You know the thing going on. Arsenal will be in the top four. That I don't know about Liverpool. I don't know about Manchester City. I don't know about United. I don't know about Chelsea. What I know is that this season, Arsenal will be in the top four. All right, we are tempering our expectation. We're not going to win this. We're not going to win that, but we will be in the top four. All right. You're muted. You're muted.
I just realized, and I won't even write off Arsenal from the top four. That's why I put them in there, because I know it has been their sole ambition for as long as I can.
Hey, nobody come style me. You think you can do that?
No, that's
what do you mean by our sole ambition?
So when an Arsenal fourth official, when an Arsenal fan tells you that they will be in the top four, you can't even write it off, because
you can't write it off because
exactly. That's been Arsenal's sole ambition for the longest while, for as long as I can remember.
Hold on. What was the last title? The last title Manchester United won.
2017. We win Europa League.
You know that Arsenal won trophies after that, though.
What? It doesn't matter, but you won teacups. You won the teacups that Liverpool won last year.
Oh,
where we?
The teacups.
Where we?
So you win Europa and then ask me what me you win?
Yeah.
Europa is a bigger league than the FA.
Tell me where we
win. FA Cup. What you win? The league where you get relegated out of the proper league if you go play?
No matter. You still have to qualify to play.
I'm winning. After winning, we're going to the Champions League. When you win the FA Cup, hold on. After winning the Europa League, we get elevated to the Champions League. What did you win after you win the FA Cup? After you win the FA Cup, where you win?
No, watch this now. So let's check from 2017. You won one title, right? One cup, one title, whatever you want to call it. How much has Arsenal won?
One.
No, you're wrong.
One FA Cup. One FA Cup.
Man. What from 2017? Check again.
One FA Cup. FA Cup.
The Arsenal beat FA Cup, League Cup. They won League Cup too?
One is League Cup. League Cup. Yes.
No, they don't want the League Cup. Man City win all the League Cups.
Here's the question I ask you. When Manchester United won the Europa League, we get elevated to the Champions League. When you won the FA Cup, what did you win? What did you get for that?
We got a cup.
I'm prayer.
They give elevation. They get prayer. All right. That's why I get Jesus, because that's why I get Jesus. That's why I get Jesus.
Hold on.
Prayer. I get Jesus so I can pray for you.
Didn't Arsenal win Community Shield after winning the FA Cup?
Community Shield?
You don't count
that.
This guy.
You know what I realize?
This man.
Community Shield. Every day.
This man celebrating Community Shield.
You know what is funny? Oh, Ryan. No.
Yeah, celebrating Community Shield, Barry.
Liverpool want to win the Community Shield.
And we just spoke about the ambition. We spoke about it in a fourth official. We just spoke about it, the ambition. So I can't even laugh too hard.
Manchester United have no ambition, because from 2017 they no win a thing. They not win a teacup.
But win the FA. So let me ask you again. Let me ask you again. Last time we win the Europa League, we get elevated to the Champions League. What did you win after winning the FA Cup?
What I just told you.
Nothing.
We won the
Nothing.
Community Shield.
Argument done.
We win the
Argument
FA Cup,
done.
then win the Community Shield.
Argument done.
We did not
Argument
get
done. Ryan.
relegated, you know. We did not get relegated to win a cup, you know.
Ryan.
Yes,
You
sir.
got relegated
End the
from
show,
the
sir.
Champions League, you know.
Yeah.
End the show, sir. Guys,
Bro, you know when you try to reason or argue with Arsenal fans, it damage your
can't
IQ,
do it.
you know. It damage your
I'm if you
football
tell
IQ.
you,
Yeah.
I'm a head gone mad already from day one, so.
So hold on, man. Again, come on. I'm ask Rome. I want you to give me an honest opinion on halftime TV and management. What do you think of Arteta?
My
Getting
dear.
club backing, the club backing him, giving him a lot of money.
Arteta will undoubtedly fail at this club because without a shadow. Remember me grew up and watch Arsenal and Manchester United a battle for the Premier League in a year 2000s ago up in Jamaica, you know, right? And the Arteta what we have right now, where Arsenal have right now, is not good enough for Arsenal Football Club. After he left Man City, he should have gone to a smaller club and build up himself. Him gone to a big club like Man City, like Arsenal, to build Arsenal, it's not going to happen.
Again,
Just like Solskjaer, the other man they will feel at Man U, it's not going to happen at Arsenal.
I think, and I'm going to add to that, I think, again, it's expectations and ambition, right? It's expectations and ambition because Arteta wouldn't last a second season at Chelsea, right? Expectations. So
Exactly.
because you can go into Arsenal, and because the expectation, the trophy is top 4, then you don't have as much pressure on you when in comparison to when the expectations are actually trying to break into the top 3 or to the top 2 or even to compete for the league. So
Exactly.
expectations, and I think that has been Arsenal's downfall. Also, I think Arteta is trying to make Arsenal into the second Manchester City. So we watch him, quality football, don't get me wrong, quality football, but you're not Pep Guardiola. I think sometimes you have to have a plan B. You have to have an escape route, a crisis management plan, for lack of a better term. He doesn't have that. It's always one way. And Arsene Wenger, he was similar at the latter end of his career. Regardless of what was happening, he just wanted to do it his way. All right. Mikel Arteta, good manager, but I must agree with Fourth Official. I think he needed to go and brush up his craft a little bit more before he came to a top club. Good players there, don't get me wrong. And a lot of those players, based on their individual brilliance last season, build out Arsenal in a number of tricky situations as well. I think Saka, I think Odegaard, those players were fantastic last season, and they were the impetus for a lot of what Arsenal did right. But when it was going wrong, it was going wrong.
Man, final question for you.
Go ahead.
Based on the top 6 team, the quality coach them have, you think Arteta is the man? Because let's be honest, progress has been making, whether we like it or not. Not making top 4 is a disappointed, but where Arsenal come from, progress make in the style of play or them play, and they miss some key player, and we see that Arsenal going into the transfer market and strengthen. Saliba is a good player, and I think they will much more better if they can sign 2 more midfielder or whatever to get them up to speed to the level of the.
One thing I like to do, let me just say this, right? You see, all at halftime TV, and they are going to come back. And so I will let my comments. What I know is that Chelsea and Manchester United will not finish above Arsenal this season.
Man, you heard me in my predictions. I had Arsenal finishing ahead of Chelsea, So you don't need to,
Let me say this.
But I didn't.
Watch this. So let me say this again. Right?
Man.
I don't know what is the pedigree of the Chelsea coach that you'd speak of Arteta in the same manner? Let's go back to his time at PSG when he had the world's best player. What did he win?
But,
PSG.
hold on.
League One.
He won the league that was there, and we don't consider that a victory. We don't consider that anything.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point.
Right. So I think you can't compare Chelsea's coach with Arteta, because for one, Chelsea's manager, he started building from the ground up. So he was at Mainz, and then he went to Dortmund, and then he got the job at PSG. Right. So he basically went through the channels on his way, similar to what Jurgen Klopp did. He was at Mainz, went to Dortmund, then he got to Liverpool, right? Some may say it's the same thing with Antonio Conte. No, not so much. Maybe Sarri, who had a similar situation a number of years ago. But Mikel Arteta, folks, you can't compare him to
Yeah, Everton a play.
Go Everton, assistant coach for one season, and then Arsenal.
City, put up Cohen and then got Arsenal.
Okay. We'll see. So wasn't Pep? How did Pep come through the system?
Pep was a B coach first. Pep was a B coach.
Wasn't Arteta a B coach with Pep?
No. B. Pep was actually coaching Barcelona B. So he was actually a B coach.
Right, but so Arteta wasn't a coach with Pep.
Arteta was an assistant coach.
Assistant coach. Assistant coach.
Yeah.
Assistant coach.
Setting up the codes. That's a big difference.
So get that right.
Here's the thing. Man.
Man, you can't justify this one. You can't justify me. I think Mikel Arteta, even Frank Lampard had a better stretch to the front than Mikel Arteta.
Listen, halftime TV.
Yeah.
And the fourth official.
Yes.
Arsenal that finished ahead of Man City with your Manchester United last season, with your coach that you got rid of, and the big Ragnick and Solskjaer. Big up on yourself. Watch this now. This season, listen, man. This season, we're going to work with your thing. Arteta is a below average coach. We'll give you that. Below average coach. Remember, Arsenal now have no players. So we can see the league.
No, nobody never said Arsenal have no players. Who said that?
You say Arsenal have no coach. It's a difference.
Tell me about, hold on, halftime, easy. Fourth official, tell me about the Arsenal squad in comparison to your Manchester United squad. How many good players are at Arsenal?
No, I want this one. I want this one. And then you know.
No, halftime.
Me want it.
Hold on, man. Halftime TV. Easy, man. Fourth official. Tell me 2-3 good players. When you compare them to your Manchester players, United players at Arsenal.
Ronaldo. Sancho.
Arsenal players. Tell me 3 where you say are big players that at Arsenal.
Saka. Martinelli. Odegaard.
3.
Gabriel Jesus. Hold on, we have more. You want me to name more? Oh.
Only 3 you want. Only 3 you want.
Only 3 you want. All right.
So listen to the players that you just named. Saka, young Martinelli, and Odegaard. Right? Those are the 3 players. You said that there's more that you can name. You know you call Ronaldo. So I'm going to give it to you that Manchester United players are better. And Ten Hag is a better. Hold on, man. Yeah, man. You say it, Not you halftime. You. Formula. And Ten Hag is a better coach. So you have a better coach and you have better players. Let's see how the season ends.
Exactly.
That's my argument.
Yeah, you never come forward. And you go about 6 or 7.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
One in the Europa League, remember that?
Arsenal, I think Arsenal has a very good crop of players, and with Manchester United, it's a little bit tricky. It's a little bit tricky, and I think even so, Arsenal is easier to coach than Manchester United. Again, expectations.
Exactly.
Expectations, right?
Still, brother. Man United, Man United, the ego in Manchester United, just in you.
Even the ego, Ryan. Even with the egos. You see, expectations is a hell of a thing. And expectations play a key role because that places so much pressure on the players even before they get on the pitch. Right? The likes of, we see so much players come to Manchester United and flop because of the expectation. Di Maria, world-class player when he came to Manchester United. Flop. Why? Expectations, bro. Expectations. Players who go to Arsenal, if you flop at Arsenal, you want to flop at Arsenal. Yeah, you want to flop at Arsenal.
Big man, you know, fourth official. Don't get ahead of yourself, brother.
No.
Bro, you see, you have so many poison in that dressing room, brother. Where even the coach I will get poison. I'm telling you, you see, Man United player them not allow the coach to do his job. Right now, you know, a problem with Man United because he cannot bench Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think with Manchester United too.
What do you think?
With Manchester United, I think Manchester United has too many coaches. So if you watch the BBC or Sportsmax or whatever it is that you're watching where you're at, they have panelists who are former Manchester United players, even more so than former Liverpool players. And they are constantly saying what needs to be done at Manchester United, what used to happen during their time, what direction the club should be going in, that sort of thing. And don't get me wrong, you know, it's good to have a perspective on the direction you want the club to go in. But when you're making it seem as if you are the coach of the team, then that's where the problem arises. And as a result, a number of players in the dressing room constantly coming out and leaking information to these individuals saying this is what's happening behind the scenes. This is
why. Okay, so this is why a final talk on Manchester United. See, that I'm me a Manchester United fan. This is why it's happening. The new coach said, listen, the only person you should be representing on your behalf is Erik ten Hag. When you have a problem with the coach, when you have a problem with the team, when you have a problem with players, you come to Erik ten Hag. You know, go to the media, you know, go to the fans. So when the old players were kicked out of the team, the Pogba and the rest of them will leave, and there's a new team, new figurehead, new perspective. You want to focus on football and football only. So let's see what's going to happen in the future. Let's see what's going to happen in the future. We're not worried about Paul Scholes, we're not worried about the rest of them. We're talking about football. Manchester United.
Man's gonna go laugh off on the Man United. You happen. Then bringing some rules, some strict rule, boy. The man them supposed to not eat at home, them supposed to eat at the canteen. Everybody supposed to come and make sure they might eat.
And that the man said, when they're training, they're supposed to eat together. That's all the man said. If they won't make you eat where you want to eat. But if you train, you eat together.
May I watch it on
hey, me I got deep, you know.
Time bring up on a show there. Tell me about that show there. With them name man with this
Talk Sports
where the man tell us say why me know say problem I gonna be in a Man United dressing room again. The man them leak the information with thing all give to them. Same thing when the man say if you have a problem, go to
that's a wrong start for true.
Them leak the players them because them don't like this strict rule of the man I bring to the Man United player and the dressing room.
You know say the players
I them leak, brother.
You know say the players leak it.
And that's then I hear me tell you.
No. Sports say but you know say the players leak it.
Listen, brother. Listen, the players them alone get the thing, brother.
Yo, and the players them alone around the coach, around the team. You know them get them facts from. You know Talk Sport and the way journalists get them facts from, and those players are coaches. You know, you have people around the coaches. You know, you have people who drive bus. You know, you have people who cook food for them. You know, anybody can put. Anybody can.
Stop with the Man United. People. Let me tell you something, my youth. And this is why Manning's man around.
Sorry, because
I leave you know, brother. But I tell you, see, thing them want leak are the Englishman them and leak them, brother. You have something called prop in a Man United just so you know, so when get them out, no matter who are the coach. Them man don't respect nobody, brother. But themselves, brother, you have too much ego in there. And halfway through the season, Man United are going to... Remember, me tell a room. I'm going to call it still, but...
It's okay. I'll link you.
Yeah, but anyway, I appreciate you guys coming in. Big up to all of the panelists and come and give them prediction and stuff. Really appreciate all of you guys coming in, man. But man, we have to say to the fans, because I have a lot of people. I never yet see them over here places, you know. So, people.
Oh yeah, man. I am sure sports. You can check it out. You understand me? Do a lot of different content, local football, track and field, Commonwealth games going on. You understand? Have a lot of great interview. We have a big farmer Reggae Boy. One that people want to hear about. He'll be on Sunday evening. You understand me? Big event are going out to Excelsior, former Excelsior player as well, Ryan. You're supposed to know who, but don't tell the people them. Yeah, man, you're supposed to be on this Sunday with me, Big star from Excelsior.
Yeah, more I do. Glad me I tell you on here, brother. I want you put a graphic thing with that Excelsior thing. The
same Ali Cup.
Yeah, man. Cause I did see you put together one from here. I'm like it. So I put one together for me.
Oh, and send it. Yeah, man, not a problem.
I don't know. I think about Sunday. Let me just say.
That's next week Sunday. Yeah.
Next week Sunday. So
it's called I Am Sure. See, it's called I Am Sure Sports. You understand me? I Am Sure Sports. Easy to find, man. Ryan, pin it so them can find it and get to 4,000 subscribers. Hey, Roman, need to come over and get somebody. I am sure people them to come and jump on your channel.
I real talk, man. I go back on the thing, man. Bless you, say. The fourth official, The fourth official. I talk about football and top 6 league this year. So definitely fourth official.
Yeah, man. And when you do this show, man, shout me and let me jump on. Come give some.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
So that's the for fourth official. That's him right name and thing. So all of them drop them. 2 of them thing.
Yeah. But respect to all the persons in the comment section. Lot of love. You understand me? Bless up one another. You understand me? DS, I think Electronic Unlimited, Ruli, Romando. You understand me?
Yeah.
John Lennon. I say the true culture.
Ruli,
DJ
Romando.
Brains. All of the people them just bless up. Ryan, always a pleasure being with you. We are brother, The people them talk every day. You understand?
No, the past, brother.
Yeah. And
John Lennon, bless up yourself, man. John Lennon, I want to
youngest Dan Entertainment. Us, Omzo. You understand me? Lenesra, there I see him. I saw the family as well. One Dan UFC 45.
Yes, that's my boy channel. Man is Man channel. I'm going to pin. So people, in the meantime, before we leave, people, I want you guys to hit that link. Subscribe to I Am Sure Sports. I'm going to put the fourth official one in the comment section, so you guys can go over there and subscribe. When Man United are play tomorrow morning, fourth official.
Yeah, bright early.
No.
7:45.
No, man. Arsenal are play tomorrow morning, brother.
You mean Manu? Yeah, Manu play tomorrow morning. Manu play Atletico Madrid tomorrow morning.
Arsenal play Emirates Cup versus Seville tomorrow.
Yeah, so
Big side I run more tomorrow.
that's the fourth official. That's a Man United. So the fourth official channel, people, go over there. You need to start use a community tag more. Yeah, fourth official.
Yeah, man, I forget to apply there first. I forget to 1,000 points.
No, man, it changed, man. The rule changed, man. 500 you pass it. So
okay.
but the community page is very dangerous. A lot of people sleep on it. Man is man, you need to use your one too.
Yeah, you have to tell me about that, but we are gonna talk and work it through. Yeah.
So people, the 2 man them channel, I just post it. You guys can click on it, subscribe to it, people, show them some love and things. Cause I know when I do the Liverpool stream, different people from and things. So so big up to all of the people them. Really appreciate true culture. Brian, big up yourself, enough love and respect, man. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in and stuff. People, tomorrow we're going to do a watch along for the Manchester City Liverpool game. We're starting at 11:30, so make sure you guys forward in and stuff. Hopefully we can make it, but Jersey boy will be there.
We're doing a watch along tomorrow morning for the Emirates Cup, so the Arsenal fans them can come and just.
What time that?
6:30 in the morning, man.
So early.
Man, you are play 7:45 tomorrow morning, so you don't know what it's bright or early. Up and running, she tumble boy face.
All right, then. Yeah, man.
Bless up, people.
Eddie Guna, big up yourself, brother. No love and respect, man. Appreciate all of the people them tuning in, man. People, until next time. See you guys tomorrow. We like to say peace out. Listen, people, it's going to be a massive season. I hope Liverpool can bring home the Premier League and thing. I hope Tottenham Spurs can win something on the country. They due to win a trophy. You understand, people? And nothing but love and respect to all of you guys. People, if you don't like the video, people, on your way out, like the video, hit that subscribe button. We are here to give you everything when it comes on to Liverpool. All right, my beautiful people. I'm going to leave you guys with the favorite moment, the best football game I ever seen, I ever watched. Until next time, RYAN LFC, I like to say peace out.
Can Jurgen's men rise against every obstacle in front of them tonight? Still Henderson, saved by the goalkeeper, and in by Divock Origi. And Liverpool have scored early. And Mane's in the middle, there's not much else to aim for. Now there is, it's in! It's Gini Wijnaldum for Liverpool! He's caught in a beauty! Wijnaldum! Oh my goodness gracious me! The unthinkable! The unbelievable! Liverpool are level from 3 down against Barcelona! The raw emotion of what's going on in this game. Early goal, Origi! Liverpool discovered it! What a piece of quick thinking from Trent Alexander-Arnold! And Divock Origi has 2, and Liverpool have 4, and they are on the precipice of the greatest night of European champions.
Never disappointed. Never disappointed. You see that? The greatest game of all time. Remember me tell you that. Nothing can top that. Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0. And Barcelona have Luis Suarez on the pitch, Philippe Coutinho on the pitch, Lionel Messi on the pitch. And I'm telling you guys, every single time I watch that game, tears come from my eye. I cry. The best game I ever watched. You understand, people? This is what I'm going to say to the Man United fans and the Man United and Arsenal fans this season. Peace.
I'll say this directly to Man United fans. Just lower your expectations, man. You're not a decent club anymore. You're not going to challenge for the title. Just be happy. Just embrace that. It's not the despair. It's the hope that kills you. So look at Arsenal. They have no hope. Their fans are having a lovely time.
They're happy as Larry, aren't they?
They're having a gorgeous time. United fans, just give up hope. You will enjoy it far more. I'll say this directly to Man United fans. Just lower your expectations, man. You're not a decent club anymore. You're not going to challenge for the title. Just be happy. Just embrace that. It's not the despair. It's the hope that kills you. So look at Arsenal. They have no hope. Their fans are having a lovely time.
They're happy as Larry, aren't they?
They're having a gorgeous time. United fans, just give up hope. You will enjoy it far more.